Hi, and welcome to the We're Gonna Make It podcast show, your go to podcast for emerging tech in under 15 minutes. I'm your host, and today we're diving into the world of cryptocurrency and its impact on the environment. We'll discuss the concerns surrounding crypto's energy consumption and explore some of the innovative solutions being developed to make it more sustainable and eco-friendly. Cryptocurrency has taken the world by storm, offering a decentralized financial system independent of any central bank or financial institution. Blockchain technology underpins this system, providing security, privacy, and transparency for all transactions. However, the demand for cryptocurrency grows, so too does its impact on the environment. So let's first look at the high energy consumption associated with crypto mining right ahead. Before we move on to understanding how Bitcoin mining impacts the environment, let's first fundamentally understand what Bitcoin mining is. It's the process of verifying transactions on the Bitcoin network and adding them to the public blockchain ledger. Whenever someone sends Bitcoin to another person, the transaction needs to be validated to ensure that the sender has enough funds and the transaction is not fraudulent. Miners are responsible for verifying these transactions and adding them to the blockchain. To do this, miners use specialized computer hardware to solve complex mathematical problems. The first miner to solve the problem and add the transaction to the blockchain is rewarded with newly minted bitcoins, which they can either keep or sell for cash. This process is called mining because it's quite similar to searching for gold in the sense that it requires significant effort and resources to find new bitcoins. However, unlike gold, the supply of Bitcoin is limited, with only 21 million bitcoins ever to be created. The mining process is critical to the security and integrity of the Bitcoin network. As more miners join the network, the difficulty of mathematical problems increases, making it more challenging to add new transactions to the blockchain. This in turn makes the network more secure, as it becomes increasingly challenging for attackers to tamper with the blockchain. Now we know that mining involves solving complex mathematical puzzles using powerful computers, which naturally require vast amount of energy. According to the Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index, the Bitcoin network consumes more energy than countries like Argentina and the Netherlands. This has raised concern about its contribution to the climate change impact. Next, we have carbon emissions. The high energy consumption of crypto mining leads to increased carbon emissions, as the majority of world's energy comes from non-renewable sources like coal and natural gas. In 2022, new scientists reported that Bitcoin's carbon dioxide emission was around 200 million tons. As the demand for cryptocurrency grows, so does its carbon footprint. Another environmental concern is e-waste generation. Crypto mining requires specialized computer hardware with a limited lifespan. Currently, it's estimated to be around 1.29 years. As newer, more powerful mining equipment becomes available, older hardware is discarded, contributing to the growing problem of e-waste. E-waste contains hazardous substances like lead, mercury, cadmium, which can contaminate soil, water, and air. While 40 million tons of e-waste is generally generated every year, Bitcoin contributes 30,000 tons. Water is also an issue in crypto mining. Significant amounts of water are required for cooling purposes in data centers. This can put a strain on local water resources, particularly in water-scarce regions. Now that we've outlined the environmental impacts of cryptocurrency, let's explore some of the solutions being developed to address these concerns. One solution is the use of renewable energy sources to power mining operations. Companies like Lyceum and Gridless are investing in solar, wind, hydroelectric power to reduce their carbon footprint and minimize environmental impact. Another solution is the implementation of energy-efficient mining hardware. Manufacturers are designing mining equipment that consumes less power, which can reduce the energy consumption of mining operations. Examples of such hardware include CG Miner, BFG Miner, Multi-Miner, and Awesome Miner. New consensus algorithms such as proof of stake and proof of authority are being developed to consume significantly less energy than the popular proof of work algorithm. Carbon offsets are another way to reduce carbon footprint of crypto mining. Mining companies can purchase these carbon offsets to fund environmental projects that reduce carbon emissions. Native Energy Solutions, CoTap, and CarboTax are examples of firms dealing with carbon offsets. E-waste management is another critical aspect of reducing the environmental impact of cryptocurrency. By recycling and reusing electronic components, the amount of e-waste generated can be minimized. Finally, governments and regulatory bodies can play a significant role in promoting sustainability within the crypto mining industry and otherwise. Incentives such as tax credits or subsidies can encourage mining companies to use renewable energy sources or offset their carbon emissions. Now we'll explore how Bitcoin mining can potentially help solve the challenge of balancing energy reliability, affordability, and sustainability. So developed economies can consume up to 12 times more energy than some developing ones, while millions lack access to this electricity. Surprisingly, we flare enough gas yearly to power the entire sub-Saharan Africa, but fail to utilize it due to technological limitations. Bitcoin mining can capture the economic potential of excess energy resources and accelerate renewable development, addressing the energy trilemma. Three trends in this space include the monetization of stranded or excess energy resources, specialized optimized software for Bitcoin miners, and the diverse ways Bitcoin mining incentivizes decarbonization. So energy producers like ExxonMobil or Nextra are partnering with Bitcoin miners to monetize the excess energy. Some Bitcoin mining companies even own their energy production sources for greater efficiency. In countries like El Salvador, there's a push to develop geothermal resources for sustainable Bitcoin mining. Optimization software helps Bitcoin miners maximize energy usage and efficiency. Some mining as a service companies offer bundled software solutions for managing operations and optimizing energy use, while others diversify their offerings by building data centers for low latency computing. Finally, Bitcoin mining can incentivize decarbonization by repurposing coal refuses, preserving wildlife habitats, capturing methane for landfills, and even monetizing wasted heat from mining processes. Some innovative companies repurpose this heat for agriculture use or heating homes as well. Alright, I'm going to include a bonus segment here about a question that I get a lot. Is Bitcoin mining still profitable in 2023? Let's find out. So as of January 2023, a Bitcoin miner who successfully validates a new block on the Bitcoin network will earn 6.25 BTC. However, mining BTC as an individual is rarely profitable unless someone has access to extra low-cost electricity and affordable equipment. It also requires specialized machines and a great deal of energy to operate these machines. Mining pools are considered to be the only way for small miners to make profit today, as it can be difficult to recoup the cost of the equipment and electricity. Environmental pollution, security risks, regulatory risks, and investment risks are some of the downside of crypto mining. There are about 900 new Bitcoins being mined every day in 2023, and assuming the rate held up during the entirety of 2022, then about 328,500 Bitcoin would have been mined in total. Ethereum mining is no longer possible on the Ethereum network due to the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade that changed the consensus mechanism from proof of work to proof of stake. So crypto mining is still profitable in 2023, but it's not as profitable as it once was, given that crypto prices have fallen from their peaks and that mining operations have become more expensive to run and maintain. But most people interested in crypto may find it more worthwhile to join a mining pool than to try and go at it alone. That's all we have for today's episode of We're Gonna Make It podcast show. As we've seen, cryptocurrency has the potential to revolutionize the world of finance, but it's essential that we address its environmental impact. Through the development and implementation of innovative solutions like renewable energy, energy-efficient hardware, and new consensus algorithms, we can ensure that the growth of cryptocurrency is sustainable and eco-friendly. Thank you for joining us on this episode of We're Gonna Make It podcast show, where we'll bring to you the latest emerging tech in under 15 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast so you never miss an episode. If you enjoyed today's show, please leave us a review and share it with your friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the environmental impacts of cryptocurrency and any other topic you'd like us to cover in the future episodes. Stay informed, stay curious, and always remember, we're gonna make it. Goodbye.